Hello friends, welcome back. This is Adrika Bhadauria from Extra Coding YouTube channel. So first of all, happy Diwali to you all. So in today's video, we're gonna make Rangoli as the title of our file says. Okay. So here, I have already written the code here. I just gonna paste the code in my VS Code and then I'm gonna tell you what the particular code is doing. Okay. So first, as you can see here, first we will import the modules. Okay. So here from turtle import star. That means it will import all the methods from the turtle library and then we're gonna import turtle. Okay. So hope this is clear to you. Obviously it is the basic. Okay. Now let's just copy this much. Copy and I'll just paste it right here. Okay. Now as you can see here, I have written turtle.setup. Width is 1.0 and height is 1.0. With this, the window of our turtle screen will be open in full screen. Okay. The window in which our code will work, the Rangoli will be made, will automatically open in full screen. Hope this is clear to you. Now here in this line, this one, I do not want my turtle to show. That's why I have already hide my turtle. Okay. But if you want, you can just remove it so that the turtle is visible to you. Okay. But I do not want my turtle to show up. That's why I have already written turtle.hide turtle. Okay. Now here I have given the speed so that it is completed in just some minutes. Okay. Or you can say seconds. Okay. So here I have given speed in 100 and then background color. I want my background color to be black. So that's why I have given here black. Okay. Now about RGB. So I have three variables R, G and B. Okay. The value of R is 25. Value of G and B is 0 and 0 as you can see here. The values are separated by comma. Okay. So hope this much code is clear to you. Okay. This line is just another way of writing this. Like R equals to 255, G is equals to 0 and B is equals to 0. This is just another way of writing this much code. So rather than writing it in 3 lines, I've just written it in 9 lines. Sorry, I've just written it in 1 line. Okay, the number of line is 9. Okay, so I just got confused. So let's move to the next part of code. See, here's the code that will make our main Rangoli. Okay, so I'll just copy it and I'll just paste it right here. Okay, so here as you can see, I've written for I in range 255 into 2. Okay, so this will be the range. Okay, till which our Rangoli will work. Okay, now I have written color mode here. So color mode is basically for the mode of colors. Okay, so here if I write 1, okay, so here I will be able to give the color mode to be between 0 and 1, like 0, 1, 0.5, 0.2, something like that. But here as I have given color mode to be 255, I can give the color to be from 1 to 255, like 23, 26, 27, anything. Okay, so this was color mode. It is basically used for the mode of color. Now here as you can see, I have given some conditions here. If I is less than 255 divided by 3, so what it will do, it will plus 3 in our G value. So as you can see, the G value is 3, G value is 0. So when it will add, the G value will become 3. Okay. Now in next line, the elif it is giving the condition if I is less than 255 into 3 divided by 3 into 2 divided by 3, so it will be r minus equal to 3. So here as you can see, the value of r is 255. Okay, so what it will do, it will minus 3 from our 255, that will be 252. Okay, if this condition is true. Okay, so here now after that, just like this, elif if I is less than 255. Okay, so what it will do, it will just add 3 to our b. So our b was 0, so when it will be added, the 3 will be added to b, the value of b will become 3. Just like that, this elif statement will work, this elif statement work, and else after that, if none of them are true, it will work with else. So b minus equal to 3. So it will minus the value from b, minus 3. Okay. Now after this, as you can see, fd 50 plus I. So here fd is used for forward. Okay. So it will move the cursor forward by a certain distance. Okay. So here whatever will be the value of our I, suppose it's 1, so here it will add 50 to our I, that is 51, and then it will forward it by 51. Okay, and here RT is right, so how much right it will move. Okay, so this will be RT. As I've already told you here that what will be the value of our RGB if any of the condition is true here, so the value of R, G and B will increase or decrease by 3, as you can see here. Okay, so here the pen color will be RGB. So hope this much code is clear to you. So let me just write here turtle dot exit on click. Yeah, now let me just run my program. So here see, it's working perfectly. So right, as you can see here, the cursor is moving forward by a certain distance, that is 50 plus I, as I already told you, that was written in my code. Okay, and it is moving at a particular angle, also turning at a particular angle, as you can see here, that we gave as 91 degree, right? Okay, cool. So as you can see here, the Rangoli is just perfect, right? So now here, as you know that I added one turtle dot exit on click line, right? So this line is nothing but when we want to exit only when the cursor is clicked somewhere. Okay, so if this line was not there, the window would have been closed by itself as soon as the code was completed, as soon as the Rangoli was completed. Okay, so I just want to take a look at the Rangoli after it has been made, so that's why I've written turtle dot exit on click. Okay, so this was turtle dot exit on click. Hope this is clear to you. Now we will make some side Rangolis. Okay, so let me just copy it, and here I will paste it. See, so here I have defined a function here, as you can see. Well guys, when I was making this program, what I did was I wrote this much line of code again and again 4 times, as you can see here. I have to give red, and this is just another shade of green, okay? Red, blue, red, green, blue, yellow, okay? And I have to give these x and y axis. So just because of the change in these color and x and y axis, I have to write this code 4 times. So that was making my code a bit longer. That I do not want, right? Obviously no one wants their code to be big, okay? So here, that's why, just to shorten the code, I've made a function here, side Rangoli. Well, I didn't got any other name of my function, so I just write anything, okay? So here I have written define side Rangoli, and here I have given the parameters to be call, that stands for color, x and y, okay? Now here, what it will do, it will up the turtle. Turtle dot up means when, if you want the turtle to be come from here, suppose your cursor is here, okay, and you want your cursor to be here, okay, but if you do it without using turtle dot up, and if you set the position, okay, so what it will do, it will drag a line from here to here. That will scribble your screen, okay? So that's why we use turtle dot up, okay? So if the turtle dot up is there, okay, so now my turtle won't be able to draw anything on my screen, okay? Now after this, I can set my position wherever I want to. Now here, as you can see, I have given set pos to be x and y. Set pos is a function that is used to set the position of the turtle, as the name suggests. Now here, as you can see, in the arguments I have given x and y. As you can see, second and third are the parameters, okay, and here the second and third are the arguments of these parameters. So the value of x in the first call is minus 570, and the value of y is minus 250. So here the position will be set as minus 570 x and minus 250, that will be y. And after my position is set, I want to draw anything that I want on that position, right? So as you know, my turtle was up, so it won't be able to draw anything on my screen. So that's why I have to write turtle dot down. So now after this turtle dot down, my turtle will be able to draw anything that I want it to draw on my screen, okay? So hope this much code is clear to you, okay? Now here I have used for I in range 20, so it will work 20 times because the range is 20, okay? Now I have given the turtle dot color, so the color of my turtle will be call. So call was my parameter here, and here in the first call the color will be red. As you can see, I have given the argument to be red, okay? So here the color will be red, okay? In the first call, I'm talking about only the first call right now, okay? So don't get confused. Now I want it to draw a circle, so the radius of the circle will be 50, okay? And after making the circle, the cursor will move right by 20 degrees. So let me just open paint here so that I will be able to tell you properly. Okay. So here, suppose my cursor is facing in this direction. Okay. Let me just zoom it. Okay. It's facing in this direction. Okay. After turning it right by 20 degrees, the right of this cursor will be this side, right? This side will be the right and this side will be the left. Okay. So here, as I've written turtle dot right 20, so it will move right by 20 degrees. So now the cursor will be facing like this. Okay. So suppose it made a circle like this from here. Okay. And after that, suppose it was facing in this direction, it will move by 20-degree right. So now it is facing this direction, so it will make a circle from here like this. I know it's not a perfect circle, right, because of the computer. So here, let me just, you can draw a circle using this. Okay, so that's up to you whether how you want to draw a circle. So it's something like that, and after this, right, so after this it will be something like this, as it will be turned in 20-degree right direction again. Okay, so after every circle our cursor will turn by 20-degree towards right. So hope this is clear to you. Now let's just move to the our VS Code. Okay, so this was the side rangoli. Hope this is clear to you, and this much code will work 20 times. As I told you, it will work 20 times because it has the range of 20. Okay, so there will be 20 circles made in total. Now here, this code, as I've called 4 times, will work 4 times. So first it will make a red color rangoli at -570, okay, and -250. Okay, then it will have the green color shade, it will be -50, that will be x, and 250, that will be y. Then blue 570x and -250y. Yellow 570x 250y. Okay. Now here, so suppose this is our cursor. Okay, so I think I have to open the paint again. Okay, so here, suppose this is our cursor right now at this position. Okay, so here what I will do, as I've given the first to be -50 and -250, -570 and -250. So this was the initial position of my cursor. So -570 will be this side. Okay, on the left hand side, it will move left hand side. Okay, and -250 will be this side, down side. Okay, so -570, as you know that it's in minus, it will move the cursor backwards, that will be in left direction. Okay, and -250, as you know that it is a y axis and it is minus, it will move the cursor downwards, means in this direction. So our output will be in something like this direction. Okay, so our output will be in this direction. Okay, now after this, as you can see, -570 and 250. So in -570, as I've already told you, -570 will move this side, but as you can see that here, that the y is +250, right? So it will move in upper direction. It will move in upper direction. So here the output will be here, because the x-axis is the same, -570, but y-axis is now of +250, so it will move in upper direction. Now after this, I have written 570 and -250. So here it is +570. So plus 570 will move in right direction. As minus 570 moved in left direction, so now plus 570 will move in right direction, that will in forward direction. And after this it is minus 250, right? So minus 250 will move the cursor downwards, so it will be here like this. Okay, it will be something here. Okay, and after this it was plus 570 and plus 250. So plus 570 will move the cursor in right direction, okay, that's in forward direction, and plus 250 will move the cursor in upper direction. So our drawing will be something here, our output will be here like this. So, and in the middle, as you already know that in the middle we will have our main rangoli, and here will be the side rangolis. Okay, so let me just run it again to show it to you. Okay, so here, right, as you can see, the window has opened in full screen by default, right? And here is our main rangoli. Okay, main rangoli. Right, so I know it's a bit time taking, but you know, at the end it is just a masterpiece. I really love the design. Okay, so I think that's the last one. Okay, so here, 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 and here, right? As I told you, how will our work? So here's our main rangoli, and here are the side rangolis, just like this, right? Here was our main rangoli, and here are our side rangolis, right? Now here I will write the main text, that is Happy Diwali. Okay, so here will be our happy and here will be our Diwali. So let me just close it. Okay, and here let's just copy the text. Okay, let's just copy it and I'll just paste it right here. Okay, and after this there is turtle.exit on click only. Okay, now here also, when I was making my program, I have to write this code 2 times. You know, I'm lazy enough, so that's why I wrote it just one time using a function. Okay, so here I just wrote the function here. So this is same like this. As I told you here, turtle.up will disable the turtle to write anything on the our screen. Okay, and set pos will set the position, and then it will down the turtle, that will enable the turtle to draw anything that we want a circle to draw on our screen. Okay, now here txt. Okay, so here it is turtle.write txt. So the txt is the text that we have written here as the parameter, and here we will give the arguments. Okay, now here I've given the font. Okay, so here's the font family and here's the font size. Okay, now here I have called my function and given the value of txt to be happy, x to be minus 670, and y to be 0. Then after that I have written Diwali, that will be the txt, and 450 to be x and y to be 0. So x and y will be here, assigned here, and then the text will be here. The font will be same and font size will be same. Okay. Now let me just run it. So here, see. Here's the main Rangoli. Okay, as you know. See. Right? And yeah. Well, it's some time taking, right? See. Now here's the Rangolis, side Rangolis, like this, and happy Diwali. Right? So, right. That was the final Rangoli. Okay? So, once again, happy Diwali to you all. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll give the link in the description box of the source code. So, you can just get the code from there. And guys, please follow my blog as well. And don't forget to comment down below how did you find the design. Okay? Did you find it good or not? Okay? So, right, that's it. That was the code. So, see you soon in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for being with me till the end of the session.